being able to speak to other people and just knowing that you're actually not alone.
Cheers. Just got the vlog sent off, and yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
It's a grey, drizzly Wednesday, and I've just finished my sort of little shift at the co-working space. First, I just want to say thank you for all the lovely messages that I've been receiving since the last video, where I was having feeling a bit sorry for myself.
You know, I'll be honest, it was pretty devastating to have to contemplate that.
Also, a nice thing was being at the space today. It was fairly quiet, and I was chatting to a couple of the other people who were in. Another who's a graphic designer, I think one's a financial advisor, and we're just all saying how actually this time of year is quite quiet, and you know, you do go through quiet periods, like regardless of the time of year or wherever you are in your business. And it was kind of comforting knowing that it's not just like a personal thing. It can get very easy, especially if you're just on your own, to think, oh, this is just me being crap, that's why I'm in this situation. Being able to speak to other people and just knowing that you're actually not alone is something that everyone goes through. Offers some kind of hope and reassurance, just saying it's just part of going through the motions of doing your own thing and running your own business and being self-employed. And that was really nice. And then we all started talking about, you know, each other's businesses and looking at things from a fresh perspective and different set of eyes. We're able to kind of give each other ideas about what we could perhaps do, and how do we consider this, or this what's worked for us, this what hasn't worked for us. And that was really nice, and that's kind of given me some fresh inspiration, which is great, and it's been really encouraging, and it was a welcome change. I think it's highlighted as well for me the importance of actually being around other people and, you know, talking to other people who are in a similar situation to get support and encouragement. I sometimes just need a bit of a fresh perspective of things, and that makes all the difference. So I'm going to get back. I've got a rather timely meeting with my accountant, and hopefully it should be. He's a very pragmatic kind of guy, so I'm hoping to have a good chat with him, and we can come up with a good plan and, you know, talk about things which will be good, and kind of feeling that things are kind of back on track. So that's really positive. And got a retro suite, so you know, things are looking up. I've got crumbs all over me. I'm gonna go.
Good morning, it's about 7:15, and I'm feeling pretty pleased with myself because I managed to get up about 5:30 this morning, and all showered, dressed and everything. And the plan was that I wanted to start getting up earlier and like just doing more with my day in an attempt to kind of be a bit more productive and get more work done, and kind of step things up a level, which has very much been like on my mind for the last kind of week or so. And it feels nice, it's kind of quiet, it's still a bit light in the mornings. I've got times I make myself a proper cup of coffee and a breakfast, and it's nice not just to feel rushing around and I'm on top of things. So I'm going to try and get to the co-working space a bit earlier this morning as well, and get on with some of my own stuff before I start, you know, being officially on their time. Today is also the day when I usually head over to the Royal Oak in Tetbury to do my in-house day there. So those days are kind of a long day, but I might try an experiment where I make this a regular thing, like just having like one day where I get up, or at least one day where I get up really early, just have a long, productive day, and see if that starts helping me feeling a bit more efficient and actually keep me focused and get more stuff done. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this lovely hot caffeinated beverage, and I'll get back to you later. Firstly, it makes a really nice nice change to be filming this end section of the vlog in actual daylight. I also want to backtrack a little bit because I was meant to film a little bit after I had a meeting with my accountant on Wednesday, but completely forgot. And it was really good to catch up with him and talk about the numbers and have a look at what's been going on this year and what's been doing well, what's not been doing so well, and what I need to monitor and keep an eye on a little bit more. So that felt like quite a positive meeting. And also, on another positive note, he would like me to do some work for him. He wants me to do a simple mural on his wall, so that's fantastic. It's got some more work. And he also introduced me to a mortgage advisor who works on the little estate that there's like several offices around, and he's also potentially interested in some work. I need to get back to him with a quote. A really useful exercise was when I was speaking to my accountant about the work he wanted doing on his wall. I'd been talking to him prior to that about pricing and what I should do in terms of actually generating more income and the challenges that I felt I had in pricing my work. I think I undercharge. The work that I do is very bespoke and that needs to be reflected. I don't want to be constantly underselling myself. So I put together an email for him and a quote and asked him honestly, from your perspective as someone I know and also as a owner of your own service-based business, how do you feel receiving this proposal and what would you suggest? Does it seem too high? Does it seem too low? And I said that I felt like it was a fairly reasonable price. And it was really interesting to hear that from him because he said it's quite expensive, but at the same time it's not. And he kind of asked if that made sense, and it makes complete sense because that's the biggest problem that I have, in that it's usually when you see the number written down it's quite a big number, but for a completely bespoke service that you're getting it's probably not. And he was saying how for the vinyl sort of sticker he has on his wall, he just sent a digital file over to the printers, they printed it and they installed it. Probably be about an hour's work or so, and that cost him £100. This isn't taking into consideration obviously overheads that the printing business would have need to cover as well, but it gives you an idea. So that was really encouraging that he wants to go ahead with that work. So I'm going to be meeting him tomorrow and taking some measurements and talking to him a bit more about design. It's given me a bit to consider as well in terms of how I price myself, how I market myself, and how I really sell myself. And I think what I now need to start doing is actually upping my own promotion and marketing and getting very clear on my message, on my prices, and what I do, who I am, and what I offer. I'm aware I've still got a lot to do to make sure everything gets back on track and is sustainable and is heading the right way, but it feels nice to finish this episode on a more positive note. I do feel like I've moved a step in the right direction from where I was last time, and things are feeling a little bit brighter and a bit more positive, and yeah, that they are heading the right way. If I'm going to get all this wrapped up before a sensible bedtime, I need to go downstairs and get the episode title drawn from the door. Got my coffee to push me through. I think there are definitely some biscuits downstairs as well, so it's going to be a good place to hang out for a little bit. Cheers. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. I'd love to hear from you, so please do share your questions and thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this week's video, please do give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to Design Cuts YouTube channel for more fantastic content.
This vlog is very much reverting back to me just eating snacks again.